How you doing, Chucks? How you doing? You know, it's not a huge crowd tonight, but you're lucky. You're in the greatest place to be on a Tuesday night on the planet. And you're here because you're the nicest people on the planet. And I can prove it. I can't just stand here and say it I can prove you're the nicest people. There's not a person in here tonight I wouldn't borrow money from. That's how much I like you. Just ask me, ask my friends. I will not borrow money from people I don't like. You know how they are. They expect you to pay it back. Come on. Anyway, don't forget to take care of JP. He's the greatest bartender on the planet. He really is. You don't want on your grave someday, I was a cheap bastard, never tipped well. There's no way to leave this planet. It's such a good one. And Melanie, nice job. You always do a good job. Except for the reference of the job. I give him, I get him. You didn't say. Anyway, I'm 71 and people say, Bill Cooper, you can't be 71. How do you look so fabulous? I said, listen, I had nothing to do with it. I absolutely had nothing to do with it. I mean, I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, and I played a lot of sports when I was younger, but I drink every day. I eat whatever I want. I don't care what it's made of. If it tastes good, your body's telling you it's good for you.
Yes.
And I've smoked cigarettes for over 50 years, and I'm not endorsing it, I'm not recommending it. That's my health plan, though. That's how I got to 71. Anyway, you young people that smoke, you really ought to think about it. You shouldn't do it, and I'm going to lecture you even though I do, because you're young. Take care of yourselves when you're young. What if you're going to smoke, and I know you're going to, at least smoke gluten-free, organic, free-range cigarettes, something healthy for you. And remember, if you quit when you're young, it's easy. Everything's harder to do when you're older. Everything's harder. It's harder to get out of bed. It's harder to do anything. Everything is harder. Okay, I'm sorry. Not everything is harder. But they have a pill for that, my little blue friend. And so I guess everything is harder. My grandson says to me, Grampy, how come old people like me, other old people, how come they talk so slow and walk so slow and drive so slow? I said, well, they probably talk slow because, you start to lose your hearing. I do a lot of In fact, 24 years ago, when my wife and I married, I had to let her know I was hard of hearing then, which I wasn't, but it works. If you're married, you have to be hard of hearing if you're a husband. So when she said, I do, I said, huh? She says, I do. I says, what about your shoe? And that worked out good. It's still working out today because she has learned to ignore me. It's wonderful, but she's a good kid. And, okay, let's go. There was an election today.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask me if I voted. Old people vote. Why do you think there's senior centers and senior discounts and all this shit? Because we know, we vote, and then we call them and say, hey, remember when you needed us? We voted. So if you young people don't vote and you wonder why you're not getting anything, you haven't had a decent minimum wage in 40 years, how many of you vote? Maybe you did today, but your record isn't that good. Young people don't vote. Pay attention. Too many people died for your right to vote. Don't ignore it. It's something you should do.
Yeah.
Enough of my lecture. So anyway, my other grandson, he says, so why do you walk so slow? I said, listen, I'm retired. I've been retired 24 years. I don't have anywhere to be till October. What do you want me to do? Well, Grampy, how come you drive so slow? I says, I was young. I used to drive fast, and it cost me. I got my share of tickets and a couple of small accidents, and it got too expensive. I got smart. I stopped that nonsense. But Grampy, you could drive the speed limit. I says, I do, until someone tailgates me. And then my speed limit keeps dropping the longer they stay on my tail. And I know they're late to work because they got up late. And now they want me to go faster because they got up late. They were partying all night the night before. I went to bed at 10:30 and I'm ready to go. Nowhere. Right in front of them, watching them in the mirror, smoke coming out of their ears, and I just keep going slower. Because if they hit me, 100% at fault, and I hope they don't have insurance. Because then I can own their house, and that Yugo they're driving, it'll be wonderful. Both Yugos. Get his wife's too. I'll get them both. I'm just going to leave you with a couple of tips. You guys, when you're dating, I'm going to give you the best pickup line, and this is from years of experience, I'm telling you. 2 letters, the best pickup line. Hi. Because if you say hi to someone that you're interested in, you can tell by their response whether or not they're going to be interested in you. It saves a lot of time. They go, hi. Hey, keep walking, pal. But they go, hi. You got a shot. There you go. 2 letters. Best pickup line ever. Worst pickup line. It usually comes from some macho guy that's been drinking for far too long that night. Hey, babe. Like to see what I got? You think you can handle it? I'll tell you what she's thinking. Let's see, I can give birth to a 10-pound, 21-inch object. What is it you don't think I can handle? You can't make this stuff up. It really happens. Let's see, the other piece of advice, oh yeah, guys, seriously, if you have a mad, passionate night of love making, never ever say, was it good for you too? Because you just might hear, well, since you brought it up. My name is Bill Cooper, and I'm living proof there is no such thing as a Mini Cooper. Love you.